adding to your sales career as an insurance agent or something else. So I've been really thinking about this. So if you are a real estate agent, a notary, you work in title insurance, or you work for a title company, work at a home, insurance company like PNC, you can add little products and extra things, and you can join my team. I can help you. So I had a really weird occurrence. It was kind of wild, actually. I had a guy, he sells mortgage insurance and he sells real estate. I was like, wow, that's perfect. Like, all goes together. He was like, yeah, it makes perfect sense. So what he does is he takes his real estate clients, if he sells them a home, and he goes, oh, by the way, since the house is sold, I recommend you get a life insurance policy, at least for, a year of your mortgage payment, and, that'll protect you. So it gives him another avenue to sell something. Or what he said, vice versa, happens a lot of times. He goes out and he sells a mortgage protection policy, sells it, follows up with the people, gives them market updates. And when he says, hey, by the way, remember, we talked about your home. I'm in real estate now. Your home has went up, $20,000, $50,000 in value, depending on where you live, or more. Like in Tampa, it's went up 3x. Houses are selling for twice what you bought them for last year. Might be a good time to sell. And they go, you know what? Maybe now you just made another commission. All I'm talking about is taking your current client base and turning it into a different type of sale or an additional sale. Now, I stick solely with insurance products, but that was an example of someone who sells a mortgage protection and then sells real estate properties. And I'm sure that, there are mortgage agents, there are mortgage loan officers that could sell mortgage protection and vice versa. Same idea. I had a really, just a really good idea about that. If you're, if you are an insurance agent or a life insurance agent or a real estate agent, and you wanted to get into learning about the opposite fields, I could connect you with a real estate agent that would help train you, or you could join my squad, my team at the Aging Benefits Advisory, and we could teach you how to sell some mortgage insurance to help augment your real estate sales. Because imagine if every time you sold a house, you also sold a real estate, or you sold an insurance policy with it. That would go a long way. I also know a gentleman that he sells P&C, property casualty, and basically sells them car insurance anytime he sells them a house, which is kind of wild. They kind of don't really go together, but since he's already there, he's like, hey, let me help you on your monthly payments. Yada, yada, yada. It's very cool, some of the cross sales that are available. And I'm not saying that's for everybody. I know there's some conflict of interest there. Make sure all your legal documents and everything are good to go, and it's okay in your state, because all laws are always different. Make sure you know them before you do anything like that. But it is something that I've seen, and it's a pretty wild industry, to be able to cross-sell so many things. And that's what brought me to my point is, what else do you sell when you sell Medicare? Well, Medicare, you have a lot of life insurance overlap. You have a lot of hospital indemnity overlap, which are basically policies that help pay for hospital stays. You have Medicare supplements, PDPs, a lot of dental overlap, things like that. So there's always cross sales in insurance to sell. But I'm thinking outside of the box of other products that the same people will buy. So comment below if you have any of those ideas of what would the senior market buy? What else would they buy? What else do they need? That might be a really good avenue, not only for me to generate some business and some ideas, but I'll do some videos on whatever's commented below and talk about what I think about it, if it's a good cross sale, how much overlap is it, and is there viable business to be had there? Because I know for a fact that my buddy that does the title insurance and then also has his real estate license and also sells life insurance, that's a pretty good, that's a walloping combo for him to say, yeah, I handled your title insurance when you bought your home. I really recommend you have some, mortgage protection insurance once the home is bought to protect you and your family. And then in the future, if you want to sell your home, since you've dealt with me before and we're familiar, I'm going to follow up with you and I'm going to be able to list your home too. That is a wild plan. It's a long vision, but it's able to turn one client into 3 or 4 sales or more. And that's the name of the game is, getting in front of clients and keeping good clients. So comment below if you want to join the team. All you have to do is subscribe below, DM me, or call my office line, whatever's easiest, and get in contact with me. Schedule my Calendly link. I'll give you a 15-minute coaching call and go over exactly what we do and how we do it, how to get licensed, all those things. So keep it real.